Once again, welcome back to Crypto Tutorial. On today's video, I'm going to talk about XRP, but firstly, I would like to thank you for watching my previous video and even subscribing to the video. So if you like this content so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and even the bell notification. And also, for the people who just started watching, do not forget that you're also able to join the Discord server. And once you get there, don't forget to follow the steps to be able to be part of the Crypto Tutorial community and to enable your membership on the Crypto Tutorial server. So it will be highly appreciated that you did so. And let's take a look at XRP. So right now we are looking at the XRP compared to Bitcoin chart on the daily time frame. And what I would like to enable right away are the moving averages to take a look where we're currently at. And what you're seeing over here is where we are trading right now is actually very interesting because we broke below this 100-day moving average. And what I think is very important to know as well is that we are heading towards the 200-day moving average and also this fine line of previous support. So you could see that we found support several times over here. Also, the wake of this candle at this point in time found support on top of this level of support, and I think it will be very good and holding strong due to the fact that the 200-day moving average compared to Bitcoin is as well serving as a major level of support at this level if it breaks even further down. So we saw that XRP had quite a while traded above the 0.5 Fibonacci level compared to Bitcoin, and that is quite a good level to actually stay on top on. Unfortunately, it broke down below and it's right now heading towards the 0.618 level of Fibonacci on the Bitcoin daily chart. And to show you what could possibly happen next, I would like to enable the MACD. So I will be enabling the MACD to take a look at what it's saying to us. And what you could see over here is that the MACD did almost have a crossover at approximately the 4th of June compared to Bitcoin when it was trading above the 0.382 Fibonacci level, the golden pocket entry. But unfortunately at that period in time we saw that we did not have a crossover, that did not occur, and right now where we're currently trading at, the crossover is not there anytime soon, but I think will occur in this, let's say, the next upcoming 48 to 62 hours, and that could be very possible. And after that period in time, we will see momentum towards the upside getting started on the XRP compared to Bitcoin chart. So currently I'm personally waiting for XRP to find support on top of this level of support over here at the orange thin line, and otherwise I personally think that we will get supported by the 0.8, and otherwise I think personally we will get supported by the 0.681 Fibonacci level over here. So compared to Bitcoin, it's looking quite okay right now, and that is why I would only show you the daily chart, because I would like to talk about the US dollar chart. So on the US dollar chart, I already drawn this symmetrical triangle on the 4-hourly chart, and what we're seeing over here is that we're actually at the very end of this trading pattern, and out of this pattern that where a breakout could occur. So right now, if we zoom in a little, we are currently retesting this upward sloping support line, and I personally think it is very important to take a look what is currently going on. You could see that this pattern is actually valid because we made already several touch points on this a downward sloping resistance line, and we also had already several touch points on this upward sloping support. And quite unfortunate, right now we are retesting this support line on the 4-hourly candle, and I personally think it is very interesting to take a look what the price action is going to do. So let's enable the EMA ribbon to take a look what could probably happen. What you're seeing over here is that we broke below the EMA ribbon on the 4th of June. Once we broke down below it, the EMA ribbon has served as a major level of resistance. Once we tried to get above it, we were rejected immediately. We found support on top of this upward sloping support line for the third time, and we tried to break above it. Once we were above the EMA ribbon, it did not support us, and right now we are breaking below the EMA ribbon once again. So I personally think the EMA ribbon is serving right now as a current very important level of resistance, and I think that is something you would like to take in consideration, that this pattern could probably break out towards the downside instead of towards the upside. But of course it depends all on what the Bitcoin price action is going to be. But if you watch the stream of this morning, I told you that Bitcoin is very likely to have a retest at the $37,880 before heading back up towards the 42k. That is of course my personal opinion, but you can do your own due diligence and find out that is quite a possible turnout for Bitcoin. But let's also enable the RSI, and if we take a look at the RSI on the XRP chart, what we are seeing here is a higher low on the chart, a higher low on the RSI. You are seeing over here a lower high on the chart, but you are unfortunately seeing a higher high on the RSI. So I will be pointing this out for you just like this, and I will be making this blue to actually give us the perfect indicator. And what you're seeing over here is that this lower high structure on the chart and that higher low structure on the RSI, and this is a bearish divergence. So for sure, very important to take a look at, because this is possibly telling us that the breakout is going to be inevitably towards the downside, especially because we also saw that the EMA ribbon is serving as a major level of resistance right now. And let's take a look at lastly as well the MACD on the 4-hourly time frame, and afterwards I will be showing you the daily time frame as well. So if we enable the MACD on the daily time frame, on the 4-hourly time frame, what you're seeing is that we actually saw a crossover getting created right now on the XRP compared to the US dollar chart on the 4-hourly time frame, and that is actually confirming that we will see a breakout towards the downside occur. So what is this breakout towards the downside going to look like, and how are we going to measure this? We are going to select the beginning of this upward sloping support all the way towards the touch point with this downward sloping resistance, and we are going to measure the breakout towards the downside. So this is a possible major breakout for the XRP price action, especially due to the MACD that is also confirming that we will see major momentum towards the downside getting started, together with the RSI that is pointing out a bearish divergence and the EMA ribbon serving as a major level of resistance. And how big is this potential move towards the downside going to be? I personally think it will be a major move of 60% towards the downside that could possibly be created outside of this pattern, and it's also very likely to occur due to the fact that the previous momentum on the XRP chart was also towards the downside before this pattern got created, and that for sure will have an effect in the price action of this cryptocurrency. But for sure, I think this is way too far towards the downside, especially if you take a look at the previous highs and lows. I personally think that this is a major level of support at approximately $0.51, and I think this is the actually target where this breakout could be possibly heading to. So the $51 target, and that's also why I will be placing a orange box just to show you where this breakout could possibly be heading towards, in my personal opinion. So if we take a look at this breakout, I think it will be looking something similar to this, what I've drawn right away. And yeah, for sure, I think this is something you would like to take into consideration, that the price action of XRP is actually going to be towards the downside, towards the 0.51 cents. And I think it's a perfect level to accumulate more XRP for your portfolio. And if you do not have a cryptocurrency exchange yet where you are trading your cryptocurrencies on, do not forget that down below in the description section you will find the top 4 leverage trading exchanges where you are able to trade without or with leverage. So it's very good and handy to take a look at those if you would like to invest in cryptocurrencies. And I think this buying opportunity at 51 cents for XRP will be a major bargain if you are searching right now for a cryptocurrency that you would like to purchase. And if you use the links down below in the description, you will be also supporting the channel by doing so, so it will be highly appreciated. And also, let's take a look at actually the daily time frame for XRP. I potentially think this movement is going to be towards the downside due to all the bearish indicators, and that is also why I won't be showing you where it could possibly be heading towards the upside, because right now I currently think we are going to break below this upward sloping support line. And if we take a look at the moving averages and we enable those, you can see that we are trading right on top of the 200-day moving averages, and if we see a significant move towards the downside getting started, we would be breaking below the 200-day moving average. And that is for sure something I think is very interesting to look, because XRP has been supported by the moving averages quite well and during the uptrend we saw previously, and also once we broke below it, we were supported by the 100-day moving average for sure, and afterwards we got supported by the 200-day moving average for quite a long period of time. And this could probably mean that for the very first time the moving averages will be serving as a major level of resistance instead of support. So I wanted to give you this quick update on the XRP price action heading towards the $51 level. As I told you before, I think that is of course my personal opinion, but you can do your own due diligence as well, and that is something I really do not want you to miss out on, because this is also a perfect trading opportunity if you would like to actually make a short trend on XRP. I think this is a great opportunity, but you do not have to forget that the Bitcoin price action has a lot of influence on what is possibly going to happen. So just take into consideration that a possible breakout below this upward sloping support line won't be heading all the way towards the $51, especially if the Bitcoin price action is going to go further up during the upcoming hours. I personally think it won't, but you have to monitor Bitcoin also very closely. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I really wish you a pleasant day to you all. So bye bye.